The Amazon is not simply a forest. It is the largest tropical ecosystem on the planet. A colossal living machine silently controlling the climate, water, and lifeblood of all South America. Spanning over 5.5 million square kilometers across multiple South American nations like Brazil, Peru, Colombia, and various other territories. The Amazon is one of the greatest repositories of life on Earth. It is believed to harbor approximately 10% of all known species on the planet. Every canopy layer, every river bend, every stretch of marshland operates as its own distinct world. A land where biodiversity reaches a level almost beyond human imagination. Yet, contrary to the peaceful facade of the sprawling forest, life inside is not freely bestowed. It is forged under a pressure that is both ruthless and overwhelming. In this realm, apex predators shape the very forest itself. A judgment of nature is about to be passed, and even the Amazon seems to be holding its breath in anticipation. One of the most exceptionally dangerous predators of the wetlands, the anaconda. At first glance, the water's surface remains still. No ripples, no signs indicating that a master hunter is present right beneath the rust-colored, murky water. That is the true nature of the green anaconda. It does not initiate breathless chases like other species. The anaconda opts for a far more terrifying tactic. It waits and is patient. A patience as heavy as the Amazonian mud. With a length that can exceed 7 meters and a massive volume of muscle, it is like a primal tide cast in pure brawn. Its eyes and nostrils, positioned at the top of its head, turn this colossal body into a perfect biological submarine. Most of its frame vanishes completely underwater. Only a few minor details remain, just enough to observe the world above. But the anaconda doesn't just look, it tastes life. Its forked tongue continuously flicks in and out. Invisible chemical particles drifting in the air are delivered to the Jacobson's organ located on the roof of its mouth. This is a kind of super sense, helping them detect the scent of prey, identify danger, and track mates during the breeding season. This time, it has detected a herd of capybaras present in a nearby marsh. Recognizing the opportunity, it begins to move beneath the water. The capybara herd is completely unaware of the approaching danger. For decades, it was believed that giant constrictors subdued their targets simply by interrupting their breathing. But modern biology reveals a much more sophisticated mechanism. The pressure from those coils of muscle can rapidly disrupt blood circulation. Blood pressure plummets. The heart loses its ability to maintain a stable flow. Vital survival functions gradually yield, a method of subjugation driven by pure physics. But not far away, every detail of this clash has caught the eye of another apex predator. Known as the guardian deity of the forest, the jaguar. Unlike the roaring public display of a lion or the explosive chases of a cheetah on the African savanna, the jaguar does not show off. It is a silent and secretive phantom of a hunter. The golden coat covered in rosette spots was not born for beauty. It is a sophisticated camouflage system. When sunlight pierces through the forest canopy into thousands of dancing fragments, those spotted patterns completely blur the body's outline. If a jaguar stands still in the Amazon, it is sometimes harder to spot than its own shadow. The jaguar's secret also lies in details few ever see. The fleshy pads beneath its paws act as biological shock absorbers. They absorb movement. They eliminate sound. They turn a body weighing nearly 100 kilograms into a creature that walks as if weightless. In the Amazon, water is not a boundary. Water is an extension of its territory. They can swim, dive, and hunt within it. And it is precisely within this domain that the caiman remains one of the jaguar's preferred food sources. While hunting along the riverbank, it has spotted an old caiman lying in ambush. It approaches silently, without a single sound. When the distance is right, the moment arrives. It unleashes all its power and agility. The ordeal over, it quickly drags its prize toward the forest edge, for it has noticed another predator lurking not far away. The water's surface gradually settles as if nothing ever happened, right before the eyes of a capybara family. Despite living among the constant lurking threats from the apex predatory creations of the wetlands, this rodent has survived to this day. They have learned to adapt through a completely opposing philosophy, a secret of serenity, a paradox that has almost become their very own signature. As the largest rodent in the world, its face bears an almost meditative expression. In the arena of the Amazon, its presence feels more like a question than an answer. Why does such a gentle creature still exist? The answer lies in adaptation. They are plant-converting machines engineered for a semi-aquatic life. Their digestive system operates like a massive biological fermentation chamber. Dry grass, old leaves, nutrient-poor vegetation. Things that seem worthless are converted into life energy. But the Amazon does not allow for waste. To maximize nutrient absorption, the capybara engages in a behavior that sounds bizarre. They perform a cyclical digestive process at specific times of the day. It is not an aberration. It is a biological strategy. An internal recycling loop that helps the body extract leftover vitamins and nutrients. Yet, what makes the capybara such a peculiar icon of the Amazon lies in its temperament. When danger appears, the capybara rarely chooses confrontation. Instead, a warning call rings out. And as that call climbs to the higher reaches of the forest, the world begins to change. Amidst that radiant sea of leaves, a bizarre shape has just landed on a branch. The Hoatzin. It is one of the strangest and most ancient bird species of the Amazon and the Orinoco Basin. At first glance, the Hoatzin bears an unmistakable appearance. Its reddish-brown plumage mixed with black, a golden brown or cream-colored chest, a nearly featherless blue face, and glowing red eyes make it look both bizarre and prehistoric. The Hoatzin also possesses a digestive system so strange that it is unlike almost any other bird on the planet. Their diet consists primarily of leaves, young shoots, flowers, and occasionally fruit. Instead of digesting rapidly like most birds, the Hoatzin has developed an unusually large crop containing specialized bacteria to ferment plant matter. Functioning much like the digestive mechanism of a cow or goat. These bacteria help break down the cellulose from leaves before the food moves to the stomach. This very unique fermentation process creates an unusual consequence. a very strong body odor. It is this scent that makes them far less appealing to predators. This bird typically lives in small groups, perching on branches just above the water, and moves quite clumsily. Their flying ability is not truly impressive. Their flights are usually short, heavy, and noisy. This is vastly different from those adorned in vibrant plumage, constantly soaring high above. The red macaw, explosions of color against the endless green of the Amazon. But their beauty is not merely decorative. It is a declaration of life at the absolute highest tier of the great forest. The red macaw is famous for something rare in the wild: connection. They often mate for life. Flying so close together that their wings almost touch in mid-air, amidst the ruthless Amazon, it is something romantic, fragile, and extraordinary. But the macaw's greatest secret lies in its stomach. Many of the wild seeds they consume contain natural chemical compounds used by the plants to defend against leaf and seed-eating animals. A chemical defense system packaged inside a hard shell. So how do the macaws process them? The answer lies in the famous clay walls of the Amazon. Clay licks. There, hundreds, sometimes thousands of parrots gather in a bizarre ritual, eating dirt. The minerals in the clay have the ability to bind with certain toxic compounds, neutralizing their biological impact, a form of alchemy in the great forest. Mother Earth, from the lower tier, is saving the lives of the fire-colored souls in the upper canopy. In tandem with this, the macaws drop the remaining waste down to the forest floor, feeding the insects, feeding the soil, feeding the trees, feeding the fierce survival dramas still playing out down below. And so, the circle is complete. From the jaguar's precise ambush to the anaconda's primal constriction. From the fire-colored souls of the red macaw to the ancient clay detoxifying life itself. Everything is participating in the same colossal biological machine. A system that operates not on pity, but on balance, on pressure, on fragile, yet irreplaceable connections. But today, that machine is beginning to shudder. Patches of forest are being felled. Rivers are changing color due to exploitation and pollution. When one link disappears, the sound of the entire forest changes with it. A warning call might fall silent forever. A seed might never find the soil to sprout. An ancient cycle could be severed purely by the very modern choices of humanity. The Amazon has never been just a tropical rainforest. It is the wild heart of the planet, a living sanctuary where water, life, earth, and time are still negotiating the existence of the world together. And perhaps the most astonishing thing is not how dangerous the Amazon is. It is the fact that amidst the pressures of predation, competition, deforestation, and climate change, life here is still stubbornly finding every possible way to continue. Leaving us with one final question. Will humanity choose to become a part of protecting that heartbeat? Or will we be the first creatures capable enough to make the mighty heart of the Amazon skip its beat?